Hey everyone, this is EDWAN. Today's video will be a little bit different. I'm going to do a little setup tour. I got a lot of requests asking me what gear I'm using to shoot my videos, to make my music, etc. I thought this video would be interesting for you if you are a beginner in music production or if you are just curious about what stuff I'm using. Of course, my goal here is not to show off or brag about my stuff. I think you know me well enough to know that I'm not this kind of guy, so... And today I'm giving away the Fruity Loops project of one of my tracks called Coffee Run. You can find the link in the description. One of the most important parts of my setup is my PC. I have it since like 7 years, I think. I built it with a friend of mine. For most of your projects you don't need a very expensive PC. Any recent CPU is perfect for making music. For bigger projects, I would recommend you using an SSD, at least 10 GB of RAM and an i7 CPU. Here I have 10 GB of RAM and an Intel i7 CPU, first generation, but it's still great for running Fruity Loops. As a sound card, I have a Focusrite Saffire 6 USB. It's not too expensive. The main concern I have with this sound card is the drivers are not updated anymore. It crashes sometimes, it's a bit annoying, but overall, it's great for the price. So if you're a beginner, I would recommend you buying the Focusrite.
A few moments later.
The Focusrite Scarlett Solo. The speakers I use now are Focal CMS65. They are pretty expensive, but I really love them. They have clear, low-end, high-end, mid-end, and like Luigi, they have holes at the front. The holes for the subs are in front of the speakers, which is very useful because the subs are not being amplified by the walls, and I can put the speakers very close to the wall, which is great because I have a small room. For a first pair of speakers, I wouldn't recommend you spending more than $500. My first real studio speakers were M-Audio BX5A. They were like $300, and I think they are great value for the price. The keyboard I mainly use is the Akai LPK25. It's pretty small, but it's great to make melodies and to test your presets. I also have the M-Audio Oxygen 49, but I feel like it's too big for my desk. I quite never use it, but it's more comfortable to really play piano. My headphones are Sennheiser HD25. I've been using them for like 3-4 years. And the sound is great, the build quality is great, but to play live you don't need really expensive headphones. Even Beats by Dr. Dre are sufficient. To produce my music, of course, I use FL Studio 12. Producer Edition is great when it doesn't crash. But if you pray to FL Studio God, you will never get any problems, so you know what to do. To record my voice, I'm using the T.bone SC400, which is very affordable, great for the price. To shoot these videos, I'm using the Sony HDR-CX700, remember the name. I'm recording my screen and the sound of my PC with OBS, which is an open source software, which is great. And I'm editing everything in Sony Vegas Pro, which is easy to use, has great functionalities. Another very important element of my music is Luigi.
Luigi.
So that's it for today. I hope you found this interesting. The last thing I wanted to say is when I first started making these videos, it felt a bit strange to be in my room speaking to no one. But the good thing is I have Luigi. When she doesn't hit me, she is very nice. I also have Penisha. But now when I'm recording my new videos, I imagine that I'm speaking to all of you, so that makes it way easier for me. I just want to thank you all for following me and for all your kind words. I really appreciate it. I feel like we are all part of the same group, people who love to make music and to be positive, and I can't wait to make new videos for you bros. So check out the link in the description for the Fruity Loops project. I've put all the details about my setup also in the description. So stay awesome and don't forget to pray to FL Studio God. I'm watching you.